Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Saturday the 18th of January 2020 and we're publishing our gold and silver weekly update for the week ending the 17th of January. Gold fell $5 last week from 1562 to 1557, having hit a high of 1562 and a low of 1536. In sterling terms, gold finished the week at £1,196, that's up £1. And in euros, it closed at 14.04 euros, that's unchanged on the week. Silver fell 7 cents from 1810 to 1803, having hit a high of 1817 and a low of 1770. In sterling terms, it closed at £13.85, that's unchanged. And in euros, it closed at 16.26 euros. That's down just 0.01 euros. The gold to silver ratio remained unchanged at 86.3 to 1. The Dow Jones closed on Friday at 29,348, up 50 points on the day and up 525 points on the week, again breaking new all-time highs. And the NASDAQ closed at 9,338, up 31 points on the day and up 160 points on the week. And the S&P 500 closed at 3,329, up 12 points on the day and up 64 points on the week. Now, we've published a number of videos over the past really 3 to 6 months highlighting that US equity markets in particular will continue to reach all-time highs. And we still have not ruled out 30,000 for the Dow. Brent crude closed at $64.85, down 13 cents on the week, and WTI crude closed at $58.54, that's down 50 cents on the week. And the dollar index stands at 97.6, that's up 0.25 for the week. Now, we concluded last week's update with the following words, quote, "So our view is slightly stronger gold and silver markets at the start of the week, but a trend will then soon establish itself, which could be in either direction and almost totally dependent on Iran. The end of the week, Friday, will also be critical, together with any news regarding the signing of the US-China trade deal." Well, to be fair, apart from a momentary blip right at the start of the opening, gold markets actually fell on Monday and gradually started to recover on Tuesday and then whipsawed within a relatively tight margin and at no time reached its Friday's close. Positive news on both the Iran front and the signing of the US-China trade deal ensured that precious metal prices would remain under pressure, which is exactly what has happened, but in fairness though, without radical price movements in either direction. And we alluded, in fact highlighted this in earlier videos published at the start of the past week. Now, the technicals suggest a bearish position for gold next week, though some traders and analysts argue that this is just a momentary pause in a well-defined uptrend. Some are even willing to go as far as predicting 1,700 gold before the end of March. The same analysts are predicting $20 silver at the same time. Our position generally has been to see gold trade between 1,500 and 1,600 of the past and next couple of weeks, and we're still of this view, excluding, of course, our black swan caveat. The main attention now will be the US dollar, and how strongly or otherwise it manages to perform over the next couple of weeks. Silver moved very similarly to gold, save that whilst gold's highs and lows vacillated almost 1.7% between high and low, silver's vacillated 2.5%. So a little more spread there, but constantly finding the allure of $18 silver too tempting to resist. Again, our forecast is a spread of between 1750 and 1850 for a short while, with $17 proving to be considerable support and $19 considerable resistance. Technically, we have seen recently a shooting star followed by a hammer, which some analysts view as positive longer term, with an emphasis on slightly lower prices before the next leg up is achieved. If the US-China trade deal is all that it's cut out to be, then that may prove quite positive for the industrial demand for silver. But we shall cover more of this in videos during the coming week. Now, economic data last week varied, with CPI and core CPI down 0.1% against expectations, with the producer price index also down 0.1% against expectations. They were in positive territory, but lower than what was expected. Retail sales came in at 0.3% compared with an expectant rise of 0.4%, with industrial production coming in at minus 0.3%, exactly as expected. After last week's disappointing non-farm payroll reports, or we should say the week before really, on Thursday, unemployment claims fell to 204,000 last week, down from 214,000. This easily beat the forecasts of 217 to 220,000 and was the lowest level in 6 weeks. Now on that point, let's take a look at what economic data one can expect this coming week and what effect, if any, it may have on gold and silver prices. Unfortunately, we are likely to be disappointed because on Monday and Tuesday there is nothing scheduled. On Wednesday, existing home sales for December, Thursday, leading economic indicators for December, and on Friday, the market manufacturing and services flash PMI for January. So a somewhat light data week, with again Friday being the most relevant. But frankly, not an awful lot available to particularly affect markets. Now, politically in the United States, the headlines will undoubtedly be the start of the Senate impeachment trial of President Trump, who, amongst others, has added Clinton prosecutor Ken Starr and Professor Alan Dershowitz to his defense team. There are also headlines concerning a mystery virus emerging in China, with official figures quoting 50 confirmed cases of the new coronavirus, but UK experts estimate a figure nearer 1,700 people with the virus, being potentially identified in 3 countries, China, Thailand and Japan. And this could just be the start, with 2 people having already died from it. Now, we've often stated to watch out for geopolitical events and black swans, and the potential for an epidemic virus transferring across borders could indeed prove of concern, though at the moment it is nowhere near the so-called bird flu epidemic. But let's keep an eye on this, as economically it could have some effect. So next week we're still expecting the vacillations in gold and silver prices, as mentioned earlier, within the price bands already quoted. Watch for the US dollar for the next week or two, as this will probably have the most profound effect on those prices. Now, this coming week, we shall unpick the US-China trade deal and express our view on how positive it is likely to prove, not only for the US economy, but for the world at large. Thank you so much for listening. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell sign so that you're notified of videos as and when they are published. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.